Welcome to the flight levels. Last night, Air Canada Flight 8646, a regional jet operated by Jazz under the call sign of Jazz 646, impacted a fire truck after landing runway 4 at LaGuardia Airport. The collision occurred at about 11:40 at night, and after listening to the audio recordings, which unfortunately I don't have copyrights to, so I can't share those with you at this point, but I can share the details of what I did here. For air traffic control, they did have local control and ground control combined to a single position. And even though it was almost midnight, this controller was very busy. There was a lot of things going on. He was managing arrivals landing runway 4, and as well as departures off of runway 13. Some other specific things that drew the controller's attention away was United 2384 had recently landed with some unusual odors in the back of the plane. And while they were trying to get off of the plane, they didn't have any gates. So the controller's having to manage talking to the pilots of that flight, as well as the Port Authority, to get some air stairs over to that plane to help get everybody off. In the meantime, also, there was a Frontier Flight 4195 that was departing, going, they were on their way down to, I think it was Miami, but they were taxiing out from the gate area going, and their taxi clearance was to taxi runway 13, make a left turn Alpha, Echo, and then hold short runway 4. And hold on to, remember, runway 4, because that's the runway in question. So, all about at the same time of this incident, we had Truck 1 and Company. They were over at the fire station over on the west side of the airport. And of course, to get over to United, where they needed to get everyone off with the air stairs, they have to cross runway 4. So with Jazz 646 cleared to land runway 4, we can clearly hear the controller instruct Truck 1 and Company cross runway 4 at Delta. A few seconds later, we hear the controller issue an instruction to Frontier Flight 4195, stop, stop, stop. And of course, they were cleared to cross at Echo, and it's unclear if Frontier truly went across the whole short lines or not, but they definitely took away the controller's attention. And then a few seconds later, we hear the controller frantically telling Truck 1, stop, stop, stop. And then we hear that awkward silence, followed by lots and lots of transmissions of the runways are closed, the airport is closed. So at this time, very early in the morning, Monday morning, we do have confirmed that the two pilots of Jazz 646 have passed. So far, those are the only fatalities that we know of. We do know that 41 people were taken to the hospital. We do know that of the 72 passengers on board the flight, there were no major injuries. But yeah, tragic news of the fatalities of the pilots. Again, I don't have copyrights to the pictures of the audio, but from what I've seen, it does not look great. I'll be following this story closely and provide you guys updates as the NTSB and the FAA release more information. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys want to hear more from both sides of the radio, I'm both a flight instructor and a former air traffic controller. Be sure to subscribe to Flight Levels. Thanks for watching.